Let's go take a walk up to there.
And there are only 3 ducks, 2 females, 1 male. Go there for the foundation because we had them for papers, given to me by one general, and we brought the seed here, so they're very nice, and we take the eggs to the hatchery, of course, because we know that the chicks will be eaten by the bigger birds, the emus, like that one there. Those eat.
Those birds are called what?
Emu.
Ah, okay. They're not ostriches.
No,
They're
no.
in the family of ostriches.
There's one ostrich here, but that's the emu.
Okay.
That one there, and this one here. And then what? Oh, these are the ducks. The ducks there. But they're beautiful to watch.
Yeah.
And
Emus are not indigenous.
No, they're not indigenous. We get them from Namibia, Botswana, South Africa.
so the Africans, just like the ostriches, the Africans, because it's like the Indian. Is it antelope, the one with dots?
Yes.
Yeah, that was brought into Zambia by Dr. Kaunda. You know that?
Yes.
They've accustomed and so on.
And there's a boy who was brought in camels. They're doing pretty well.
Oh, camels. Ah, okay.
They're doing pretty well.
In,
Desert area.
no,
Desert area.
in Kenya, I found President Uhuru Kenyatta had 1,000 of them.
Camels.
Camels, yes. And he was saying he wanted to encourage the police to use them for patrolling the border between Somalia and that area and so on.
That area is very good for camels.
Yeah, but they are very robust and durable animals. One of the things we are also growing here of interest is this one, this dragon fruit.
No, Your Excellency, you got someone who immediately said, I've got a job here. I've got a piece work.
Yes, dragon
I said,
fruit.
what piece work have you got?
What are these? What is this?
It's a dragon fruit.
Oh, it's a dragon fruit.
So it's got a very...
So far that they can earn some little money here to come and do some piece work.
Yeah, we
Establish the orchard.
just experimenting them here.
No, but the experiment needs me.
Yeah, but the workers are excited. Oh, everyone here is excited because we had some fruits and we tasted them and
From this?
Yes, just from here.
You have plenty of this?
Well,
He's an orchard farmer too.
I'm an agriculturist.
And you know they're very expensive. One fruit, like a mango, will cost you about 70 kwacha.
Wow.
80 kwacha. You go to some of these exclusive shopping areas. Melissa has them and everyone. And I was surprised when I went through Google. I now know a bit more than I. And we have them in the morning. They make what do you call it? Smoothie.
Yes.
Very nice and so on. Yeah, antioxidant and so on.
Okay, Your Excellency, Machindika, we may just
I shall write a proposal, Your
these
Excellency.
leaders and
Listen to this.
the lawyers.
Listen to this.
I'll
Yeah?
write a proposal so that I can come and do some agricultural practice for you for dragon fruit.
Yeah.
Because I've seen that the people who have been assisting may not have a full
No, we are learning.
comprehension of what is supposed to
We are,
be
it's
done.
learning on job. Job on training. Whatever. We just got them and
The fruit will only come on
on.
this one. This one will have fruit.
We've had fruit. We've had fruit here before.
It must have been in a blended leaf.
Yeah, and
These ones were going up like
no, these
they never have fruit.
they falls off.
They're supposed to buttress.
Yeah,
Once they buttress, then they start fruiting.
yeah.
As long as they're growing like that, they'll just become
You-
thin and thin.
You get to a level where you get a trellis
Yes.
where they
That's
go
what-
in there in the beginning.
Exactly.
Like
From an umbrella.
like umbrella. Yes, exactly.
Ah.
Is this possible an attempt to get it to that height? And
No, these were brought already from the nursery. They had overgrown. So instead of going to waste, we said, let's just grow them around here and excite the population, excite the people here to learn about them. Because some of them ate them for the first time here. Some of them saw them for the first time here. And all these workers here know about them. But then knowledge is deficient. So, but some of us have gone to Uncle Google. We picked a lot of knowledge and so on. They come in various colors. Eh? There is the red one, the yellow one, pink, red. Beautiful. When you open it and so on. By the way, the skin, I discovered that is also useful. Very nice. So when they were making the drink, they used to remove the skin, the peel. But now, they use it, they grind it together, and it's a bit slimy, like derere, like okra, but very tasty.
So also to be known is that pollination is done only in the night.
One night. One night only. The flowers come out only one night. In the night, or in the morning, they begin wilting.
If they're not pollinated,
and usually you'll be lucky.
You miss a chance.
Yes, that's it. But they're doing it commercially, yeah?
yes.
Okay.
Commercially, and the people doing it in Zambia also. But this is,
brush
mm,
in the torch at night.
yeah.
It can be pollinated in the day.
No,
Because
it's,
the flower is not there in the day. It's only at night.
but in the morning, the early hours, you find lots of bees.
From our initial discussion, Your Excellency, I can confirm that our Vice President has won the contract.
To manage
yeah. It's big business. In Kenya, it's big business, eh? Yeah, big business and so on.
Quite a lot.
No, we have a number of them, but we just hang them by the trees. They, on their own, they don't go up; they just collapse. And,
Thank you, Your Excellency. I will steal this from you,
Oh.
sir. Thank you, thank you.
I forgot. I thought it was mine.
Family, those that are joining us, we are at the residence of Zambia's 6th President, Dr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu. You've seen that is flanked by leaders that quickly rushed to come and see him here. I'll hand over the microphone to our Vice President of the party, Honorable Given Luvinda. Yes, sir, you can talk.
Thank you. Thank you very much, those of you who are following us on social media. And let me seize this opportunity to thank His Excellency President Dr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu for allowing my team to come to his residence this afternoon. Thank you very much, Your Excellency. We came primarily to come and give His Excellency solidarity. On the 28th of October last year, when he decided to divorce himself from the trappings of former president, he did it for the sake of this party that we lead. He did it for the sake of Zambians. And naturally, when we hear that there is anything that is happening to him which is inimical to his interests, it is our duty to stand by him, because he is not an orphan at all. He is a leader of the largest political party in Zambia. And Your Excellency, would like to say the statement that you made has come to be living testimony of what we have said all the time, that the democratic space in Zambia is shrinking, that the freedom of expression in Zambia is under a guillotine. In this country, it seems like nobody is allowed to speak. Nobody is allowed to express themselves. Even rendering innocent and honest advice is becoming a criminal offense. When you said what you said, I was sitting opposite you. You advised that, please, police, behave yourselves, conduct yourselves in a civil manner, because what you are doing is risking bringing down the government. You did not say that the government will be brought down. You are advising the police to behave in a civil manner, lest they risk the government's continued operation. And the reaction that we read, first of all from Rehamonga was extremely surprising. That Rehamonga could even go to the extent of making a public statement where he's warning that your statement will be studied. What is there to study over that statement? What is it that wasn't clear in that statement?
Maybe it was in French.
Huh? What was it in that statement that requires analyzing? And what is it that you were saying that legal consequences have to follow? What are the legal consequences of a person advising? Because it is your duty as a citizen to ensure that you give information to the state. When you think that there is a threat to our democracy, there is threat to the continued stay of government, it is our duty as citizens to advise and say, watch out, something is wrong. Now, to even come and hear that there are plans to have you arrested, no, that will not allow. And that is the reason why we have come. And I want to say to you, Excellency, that where we came from, we, your lieutenants, there are many others who are waiting. They all wanted to converge here, but we said, no, wait a minute. There is no reason for us to go and besiege the president's residence. Let us, your leaders, just go there and give solidarity to him. But would like to take advantage of this to tell all our members. When I said, just the day when Miles Sampa decided to declare himself president of the party with the support of Hakainde Hichilema, I spoke at the secretariat and I said time had come for Zambians to rise and defend Zambia's democracy. There is no offense meant by that. We ought to rise and defend ourselves. Now, when you say that please, police, watch out, because if you don't, the Zambians may rise. What is wrong with that? Every citizen has the duty to rise to defend themselves and to defend their democratic space. So it is true, we are going to rise in the event that this tendency of destroying our democracy continues. We are bound to rise. We may rise tomorrow, but we may also rise in 2026. When we go to vote, we'll rise and go and defend ourselves. There is nothing criminal about that. So, Your Excellency, we've come to assure you that you are not alone in this. They touch you, they touch all of us. And they must also be made aware that when I say all of us, I'm not talking only on behalf of the Patriotic Front. No, am I speaking only on behalf of UCA. I'm speaking on behalf of all the Zambians who have already awakened. The Zambians are awake. Zambians are UCA. Babuga. Babuga. So, touch you, then they are touching all of us. As a matter of fact, Your Excellency, the same people who today are saying they want to study your statement, they want to have you arrested, we just have to ask them, just 3 years ago, when you were in State House, what kind of treacherous statements were being made by those who were in opposition then? Hakainde himself, on several occasions, made statements that are worse than the statements that any of us have made ever since he became president. You never had him arrested. You never heard the spokesperson of the police issuing threats the way Rehamonga has done. He made lots of statements. How many times did he refuse to even recognize your presidency? For us, we respect him. We recognize him as president. He was elected, yes. But we know the circumstances under which he was elected. We can actually dispute that, but we don't want to. We have allowed him free rein to govern until he proves himself a failure to the Zambian people without our participation. And yet now, because we have given him this free rein, he is now going about it in a manner that shows the whole world that, as a matter of fact, the Zambians made a very big mistake in 2021. And I can assure the Zambian people, I can assure Hakainde Hichilema himself, that if he continues, and now I would like to borrow your words, but I'll just juxtapose them. If Hakainde, I'll be very happy. Your Excellency, I'll be extremely happy to be co-accused, and I'd like that all of these, my colleagues, will be co-accused with you. The fact is, if Hakainde does not watch the way that he is governing or misgoverning this country, the manner in which he is mistreating people, the manner in which he's diminishing political space. And if he continues to dance to his praise singers, who sing those praises only to his ears, when they turn their backs against him, they are telling us that as a matter of fact, he's a dictator, then he himself is creating his own downfall. And if he's going to manage to go until 2026, God in heaven will be our witnesses, because he is bound to fail even before 2026. So, Your Excellency, we are here with you.
To what happened to Dr. Kaunda. He was elected, popular elected in 1988. 2 years later, he was calling for fresh elections.
Precisely. It has happened in many parts of the world. It was not only with Dr. Kaunda, but it's a good example because Dr. Kaunda had been president for 27 years. And he thought that he had gotten grip of the governance of this country. But the Zambians showed him that the power truly belongs to them, not to the people who occupy office. And I'm glad that you are saying that. So we can also remind this man's elder brother, my friend, your elder brother, my friend, Hakainde Hichilema, that the power that you have is borrowed power. The true power belongs to the Zambian people. And the Zambian people are watching your every step. The confusion that you have created in the Patriotic Front, sponsoring stooges to come and cause confusion, that will be your downfall. But please, let go of Edgar Chagwa Lungu. He has given you space to govern. He respects you, he recognizes you. Each time he mentions your name, he says President Hakainde Hichilema. For you, Hakainde, for as long as President Lungu was Republican president, you did not call him by the title president. You didn't want to even recognize him. Please give him some respite.
I've called him that guy.
Yes, because he is indeed a guy, but he's president of Zambia and you've recognized that.
He's my president.
Yes, thank you very much, Your Excellency. We want to give you our total support and solidarity. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Bashindikeni wa president, bachitushindika, so bashindikeni, we'll do a summary of events. Thank you to our dear viewers. We are at the residence of the former president, Zambia's 6th president, Dr. Edgar Chagwa Lungu. There were urgent reports that there were schemes and attempts to have him arrested. We found him joyful. He's in his house. He was reading some political books. He welcomed us. And the vice president has just spoken to the issues that the president didn't commit any crime. The power of the people lie with Zambians. It doesn't lie with those that exercise it now. And we've demonstrated that if, for example, you don't run the economy well, you create a political crisis, there could be cause for fresh elections. It's not criminal to call for fresh elections. It's not criminal to say Zambians will vote you out. It's not criminal to literally criminalize every speech that Zambians are making. So until next time, thank you very much. And if there are any developments, we will let you know.